स्ट्राइक के बारे में सुना था?
न्यूज़ में सुनने के बाद ही पता चला कि सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक हुआ है। हमने जवाब दिया कि अच्छा भी लगा।
हर के लिए तैयार, मिशन तैयार कर।
इन्फिल्ट्रेशन हो सकता है तो उसको बर्बाद करना है।
Soldiers along the line of control that demarcates India and Pakistan are in the thick of a nerve-wracking battle. The surgical strikes following the suicide attack on an army camp in Uri that killed 20 soldiers have drastically altered the rules of the game. They now live life on the edge, weapons ready to fire, fingers constantly on the trigger. We travel to the Kupwara sector where lives are now on the line, by day and by night. The first briefing by Colonel M.B. Singh, commanding officer 20 Rashtriya Rifles, left little room for doubt.
These are the kind of bunkers that are there. Now let's say if you get caught immediately and because the cells when it starts arranging. So if it starts landing right here, then this is the place that you're supposed to be getting in.
It is a drill that is being practiced on a regular basis. Pakistan is opening up its artillery guns and the shells can land anywhere, anytime. Bunkers have come up next to every post and that's the only safe place, provided you have the time to respond and run.
In case of shelling in this area, we have the option of getting into this and there is adequate overhead protection.
The surgical strikes that followed the attack on the camp in Uri have changed the rules of the game along the line of control. Troops deployed here are now guarding not just against infiltration but are also prepared for an attack from Pakistan, which could be in the form of artillery firing, mortar firing, Pakistan deliberately targeting Indian army troops, and for that a lot of bunkers like this one have come up next to the posts where the soldiers are on duty. The surgical strikes on September 29 caught Pakistan by surprise and its army is taking slow revenge. The shelters guarding posts on treacherous heights at altitudes ranging from 9,000 to 14,000 feet are now not just looking for infiltrating terrorists. They're also guarding against sniper attacks from Pakistani Rangers and the battle action teams comprising jihadis from the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Jaish-e-Mohammed. Infiltrators can inflict a heavy cost like they did in Uri, and anti-Fidayeen drills are also being rehearsed by all battalions. The fence helps the Jawans in checking infiltration, but many Indian posts lie ahead of the wired mesh. Sepoy Mandeep Singh, the young 28-year-old Jawan whose body was mutilated, was at one such location when he came under attack. In a similar action, Surat Singh from 22 Grenadiers was amongst those who noticed some movement in the bushes. Was it a Pakistani infiltrator or a panther? That's a question they have to contend with often. Soon, Singh saw infiltrators coming towards them with grenade launchers. He was hit by shrapnel and fell to the ground.
तो हमने देखा कुछ टेररिस्ट थे वो हमारे तरफ बढ़ रहे थे। हमने उनको इन्फिल्ट्रेट करने के लिए कर रहे थे, वो करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, फायर किया। फायर के दौरान उन्होंने हम पे फायर किया और उन्होंने ग्रेनेड या यूवीएल का थ्रो किया मेरे ऊपर पार्टी में, तो जिसके कारण मेरे को चोट लगी।
Along the line of control, soldiers are battling more than one enemy. The severe winter is an equal challenge. The soldier will have to stand in his post as the snows slowly pile to 20 and 30 feet and the temperatures fall to minus 20 and 30.
मौसम से तो मुश्किल है, लेकिन बर्फ गिरती है तभी भी हम इधर रहते हैं।
The snow has already started falling along the line of control in the Kashmir Valley, but it's just the beginning. The Jawans continue to soldier on, and they're battling more than just Pakistan because they're also battling the terrain and the weather. In the precipitous heights, the Jawans are dealing with a new normal. Mortars whistling through the mountains, civilians being forced to migrate, and the army standing firm, boots on the ground. By day and by night, through summer and winter, Jawan does what only he can do, soldier on.